Stepping in, the slugging shortstop, Eric Gonzalez.
The shortstop, Eric Gonzalez.
The pitch. Swing and a high fly ball hit in the air left center field. This one's got a chance. Gone. The first batter of the game leaves the yard. His second of the year, and they jump out front. It's 1-0. Chris, he's homered in back-to-back games now.
Yep, seeing the ball well, and he's got his timing locked in. He's looking pretty dangerous at the dish right now. Well, so much for settling into this game, Boog. No courtesy first pitch take right there. He was ready from the second he stepped into the box, got a pitch to hit, jumped all over it. I tell you what, that'll fire up the guys in your dugout.
Junior Lake digs in now. Misses off the plate. Ball 1. Swing and a foul out of play.
With the big bats coming up and a home run already surrendered, he's really going to have to execute against these next couple of batters.
So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Nobody on, nobody out with a run in here in game 1 of this 3-game set. Good eye right there.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
That one misses. Ball 3.
He's really tightening up his hitting zone with 2 strikes here. I love it.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. And that's the first strikeout of his major league career.
And it could be the first of many if he meets the goals he set for himself and the expectations others have for him. He doesn't want to just win games. He wants to dominate at this level.
Do you think young pitchers could sometimes get too caught up in trying to rack up Ks early in their career?
Boog, I think they can. It's kind of like a hitter that doesn't have power. The thrill is still hitting the ball over the fence. And so for a guy, even if he doesn't have power stuff or strikeout stuff, a strikeout is still something that makes him stick his chest out a little bit further.
A changeup missing, and it's 1-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
1 out, base is empty. That's a little bit low. Next pitch is outside. And that one is in for a strike.
But fastball at the bottom of the zone can be very effective. Just got to keep it on the corners.
Rip towards third. In plenty of time to first. 2 down. And let's take a look at the lineup. A very athletic offensive group with speed spread throughout this offense.
Yeah, and it's so important that they have patient and quality at bats because the key is to get on base. If they do that, then they can create a whole lot of havoc on the base paths, get runners around the score, and then that's going to get you some good pitches to hit as well. So a very athletic team, and we should be in for a treat in this one.
It's not the standard approach that we see in today's game, but it does work for them offensively. Rodriguez stands in now and watches strike 1. Inside. 1 ball, 1 strike.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. But that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
2 outs. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Stays alive. 2 outs, base is empty. Pitch in the dirt, and it's 2-2.
Well, he might have to look for a different put-away pitch right here, 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times in this at-bat, so might have it timed up and ready for it.
And there's a hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Batting fifth, the third baseman, Christian.
And here is
Allman.
Christian Allman. Runner takes off. Pitch misses. Throws. Save. That's a stolen base.
Well, that steal right there is wanting to take advantage of having a really good hitter at the plate. Now they've got a much better shot at bringing home a 2-out RBI.
2 outs and 1 in scoring position. Next offering upstairs.
Well, no need to go right at this guy. First base is open. He can hurt you, so make him expand his zone. If he doesn't, give him a walk. In today's game, not that many fastball counts, but hitters still in the back of their minds, they're looking for one. 2-0 changeup call right there. Excellent pitch selection to go with.
Popped up. Hollis nabs it, and that is that. But they're off to a good start as they pick up a run on this solo shot. It's now 1-0. It's Major League Baseball on the show. Back here with my pal Singy, and towing the slab in this one, Oscar De La Cruz. What do you have on him, Chris?
It's a tough veteran lineup on the other side, but I'm excited to see what this rookie can do in this one.
And now Billy
Leading
Hamilton.
Mexico,
this is a guy you got to keep an eye on when he digs in. Definitely been known to drop a drag bunt from time to time, and he's pretty good at it, Chris.
Yeah, and he creates a sense of urgency for the defense because of the speed, because of the ability to put down that bunt.
Now you see even sluggers from time to time try and use the bunt really as a way to beat the shift. Ground ball right side. Now the throw to first on the run. It's there, and that's a great play. All right, let's take a look at the lineup. We could be in for a power showcase today with the wind blowing out, a lot of lift and separate, Chris.
Well, we know in this era definitely trying to hit the ball in the air regardless of the conditions, but I think even a little more so there's margin for error if you can get the ball up in the air. So, you know, you'll see at times, I'm sure, with 2 strikes, what looks like a half swing that can get out of the ballpark with a hitter who's got decent pop.
And first offering is fouled off. Swing. There's the changeup.
Man, he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Oh, that high four-seam fastball has become such a staple as a strikeout pitch over the years. And what's so tough as a hitter is that you see it extremely well. The problem is the velocity and spin rate just happens to jump by you. You expand your zone, you don't stay tall on the backside, and you're really not even able to make contact. If you do, many times it's a pop-up.
Dulce María del Rosario de la Cruz, gracias por suscribirte.
Check swing, he went too far, and it's a strike.
0-2.
Swing and a miss. The velocity blasted it right past him. And welcome back to the ballpark. Stepping in, the long ball threat, Cordero. Rodriguez back to work. Cordero, 30 years old now, and he was born in the Dominican Republic. Swing and a miss, and the count is 1-1.
1 strike.
He swings and hits a fly ball center field, and it falls. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Hitting is really easy for some guys. One thing that I can see already, his bat stays in the zone on plane for an extended period of time. And guys like that, they have a high contact rate and they have more barrels because of that bat being on plane. And even when you don't get it great, it's still hit hard enough to dunk something in like that in front of the center fielder.
Ernie Hernandez in the box now. No balls and a strike. On the ground. Foul. Nobody out. Runner at first. Swing and a miss. Went back to the fastball, and it was effective.
He's locked in at the plate when he's using the whole field. He was out in front there. Just needs to let the ball travel a little more, and his timing will be back on track. Good pitch for the strikeout.
Here's the catcher, Michael De La Cruz. Just missed. Cordero leads off first with one away. That one fouled off. Swing and a miss. Gonna count 1-2.
Well, you know this guy wants a pitch off, something that he can hit hard and drive over the wall. But you've got to set your sights down a little bit. You can't lose your discipline and go after a pitch that you just can't do anything with.
Outside. And the count is 2-2.
I got 3-2.
So here we go. Base runner at first, could be running on the pitch. He's got good enough speed to steal the bag to get in scoring position, even if it's a swing and miss at the plate.
And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Batting 9, the second baseman, Gustavo.
And now it's the switch hitting second baseman, Gustavo Nunez. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. Runners at first and second with one gone here at the top of the second. Squirts away a little bit. Just missed.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
That one's in there. 2-2.
I think he was sitting off speed right there because he just let the fastball go by.
That one just misses. Swing, and this one's bounced to the ground, but it kicks foul. And they're all loaded up.
Take your base.
Well, the stage has been set for this offense, Boone. It's all about creating opportunities, and this is one of them right here.
So the batting order turns over. Now here is Eric Gonzalez. Golden opportunity right here. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. One run's in. Here comes the throw.
Nicely done. Brings home 2. Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down.
Junior Lake will hit next. He's 0 for 1. And that's in for a strike.
Edgar Vero, gracias por suscribirte.
Squirts away a little bit to second, and he's out.
When you try to move up on a ball in the dirt, you've got to be sure that it gives you enough time to make it safely. Guess wrong, like we saw here, and you'll pay the price.
Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. Gets to it, on to first. That completes the strikeout, and that'll do it. They put 2 on the board with a couple of hits, no errors, and 1 left. We go to the bottom of inning number 2. The All-Stars have the lead, 3-0. Here's the third baseman, Gill. It's interesting he plays kind of a power spot defensively, but runs pretty well. So when you're looking at that position, you're not expecting someone that has maybe above average speed, but he does. Hauls it in, and there's 1 away.
That was a good hard fastball with some nice ride up in the zone right there. Hitter looked like he was on it, but I think that velocity at the end just beat him. Instead of a line drive or something hit deep, it's a pop up and an easy out for the defense.
Blair Madrid batting with 1 down, takes a strike.
And I think that skill set really upgrades the position, because when you have that kind of speed, it makes the whole team that much better.
And that drops in for a strike. What about him playing another position on defense, one that would require a little more range?
Absolutely, and I think if push came to shove where they had to make a move during a game, it'd surprise a lot of people. You might even be able to put him in center field.
Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt. Gets to it, on to first. Out on the drop, third strike, 2 gone. Off to a strong start, Singy, as he's punched out 3 of the first 5 he's faced.
Well, he's definitely minimizing contact. He can get the swing and miss when he needs it, but he'll also keep the defense fresh behind him, allowing some balls in play as well.
And now Connor Hollis. That misses the zone, and that's ball 1. Two down, nobody on. In the air, right side of the infield. Nunez on the move. Makes the catch. And that is the 3rd out of the inning. And now the DH, Brito. He's 0 for 1.
Hitter, number 19.
Been a rough start on the mound for this guy. His 3rd inning, so important for him to get on track, turn the page, settle in, do all those things you need to do to give your team a little bit of length in this one. You know, this group of hitters doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of them. It's not just the 3 runs they've already scored. On top of that, they forced this starter to throw more pitches than he wanted to at this point of the game.
And there's a foul ball.
And that pitch count is impactful, because if they can keep making him work hard out there, it may force the bullpen to get involved a little sooner rather than later.
Cut on and miss, struck him out. He's notched 4 strikeouts now. Now it's the power speed combo. Rodriguez 1 for 1 with a single so far. Out to center. Hamilton settles under this one. 2 down.
Now batting, third baseman.
2 outs, base is empty.
Allman.
Now a chance for Christian Allman. 0 for 1 so far. And first offering is fouled off. This one smashed down the right field line. That's a fair ball, and it's getting into the corner. Makes the turn and heads for second. And he's in there standing up with a 2-out double.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
So, runner at second, 2 down. Cordero getting ready to hit. Singled and scored his first time. Just missed. Though Chris, through the early stages, he hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. He's going to need to get some quick outs if he's going to get deeper into this game. It is interesting, though, when you consider the way the game is run now. Doesn't even matter that much if your starter doesn't go that deep, because teams are really aggressively building their bullpens. Runner at second, 2 down. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. Hit on the ground to the right side. And foul ball. Cut on and missed, and it's a strikeout, and that is the inning. Now it's the DH. 2 hits and 4 at-bats during yesterday's ball game. That to right. Late. Sizing this one up. Brings it in. And there's one away.
Woo, he was all over that first pitch fastball. Just barely missed it. Man, this guy was ready to hit.
Reynaldo Rodriguez, the next to hit. Collected 3 hits in the loss yesterday. Outside. 1-0. And another ball.
2 balls, no strike.
Line drive. Alexis Wilson digs in now, looking for his first big league hit right here. And that drops in for a strike. That's through there for a strike.
Quickly down 0-2 in the count. I think you got to choke up a little bit, spread out the feet. You don't know what the velocity or the location of this next pitch is going to be.
Kicks and deals. Got him swinging.
Boog gets talked about a lot, but a good high fastball in a 2-strike situation, it's just become such a problem for hitters in more recent years. I mean, with all of the emphasis by pitchers on developing that spin rate, having a good grip on the baseball, those high fastballs, they kind of look like to the hitter that they're rising, even though they're not, but they're not decreasing in velocity and spin rate. So very difficult to get the barrel on it.
Hamilton, the next to hit, takes ball 1. And a foul ball.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
The 1-1. in the dirt. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. Throw in holds the lead runner at second. 2 on now with 2 away.
Now batting, number 23.
Here's the second baseman. He was a strikeout victim his first time. Right down to shoot. Strike 1.
Well, the best way to shake off yesterday's struggles is to get on the board early. They've got a guy in scoring position. They've got to find a way here to get him in.
Two outs, couple of base runners at first and second. Cut on and miss, struck him out. He picks up his 5th strikeout on the hill. No runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. On to inning number 4. The All-Stars on top 3-0. Here's the center fielder, Ernie Hernandez. Struck out swinging his first time. Pretty amazing athlete this guy is. Power and speed, quite a threat. I mean, you're talking about someone that could steal your bag and go deep. Bo Jackson, anyone? The other way. And he handles it himself for the out.
The catcher, number 55, Michael De La Cruz.
And now the catcher comes up to hit. Michael De La Cruz. The walk and a run scored his first time. That one outside. Ball 1. Line drive. That's a base hit into right field. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Now batting, second baseman, Gustavo.
Now it's the second baseman, Gustavo Nunez. Worked a walk in his first trip to the plate. Pickoff throw, and he's back in safely. Ball 1, no strikes. And another ball. Chris, with that distraction and a speedy guy at first, he's in a favorable hitter's count.
Well, if nothing else, I mean, this is a great spot for a hitter to be in.
That one missed. Check swing called strike. That's strike 1. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Second walk of the game for him, and he's been really patient at the plate. A game plan that he's sticking to. He's just not going outside of what he's looking for up there.
So the lineup flips over, and now here is Eric Gonzalez. He's already homered in this game. Yeah, that's fouled off. 1 out. Runners at first and second. Check swing, and he went. That is strike 2. And a good eye there.
What's good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, you had a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
Makes a sliding stop, and very nicely done for the out.
Just so impressed with the movement on that play. Footwork was excellent. The arm strength was there. And, of course, the most important part was getting the out.
Here comes the skipper out of the dugout, and he's ready to make the move. Luis Rodriguez done for the day, and the line not closed on him yet as he's responsible for the runners on base. Back with a new pitcher after this.
Now pitching.
Jeff Ibarra on the pitch here.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Now it's going to be Junior Lake. Yeah, don't need much damage here, just a base hit. Likely will score 2. And misses inside.
Big moment in this game. 2 outs, 2 runners in scoring position, and could really break this thing wide open early.
And a foul ball. Next pitch is outside. Just missed. Two outs, 2 in scoring position. Top half of inning number 4. And that'll load the bases.
You get a walk, and you get a walk. Everyone gets a walk, Boog.
So they're all loaded up. Brito now at the plate. 0 for 2 in this one. That's in for a strike at 95. 0-1.
Tough situation right here. So important as a pitcher to get ahead in the count as he did right there.
Next pitch way upstairs. De La Cruz, the runner at third. Nunez on second. Late on at first with 2 down. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. Back there. Drops into the glove, and that's the 3rd out. So they load the bases, but leave them stranded. And midway in the 4th, the All-Stars with the lead, 3-0. Here's the left fielder, Julian Ornelas.
The left fielder.
0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. He swings and fouls one off.
Well, these guys, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. So many of their outs have come from weak contact on pitches they're chasing outside of the strike zone. You can't do much of anything with those locations, and that's been true again today.
Here's a 1-1. Swing and a miss, 98 on the gun.
And as a pitcher, when the hitters are swinging at everything, you feel no need to challenge inside the zone. You just keep working the corners and expanding that strike zone and beyond, and they just keep eating right out of your hand.
And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Gil. First time up was a pop out.
Ball.
Base is empty, 1 away. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Outside low. Now 2-0.
Well, usually a high level of confidence when you're facing a young pitcher out there on the mound. In this situation, ahead 2-0, he's put himself in a really good spot.
That one catches the zone. That's strike 1. Just missed.
He hasn't fallen behind in the count like this all day. He's in danger of walking his first batter right here.
Up the middle, Nunez. Handles, throws to first. Already 2 gone here in the home 4th.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the
The
ball
right fielder,
out of the
number
air.
3,
Lets the defense work
Blair.
behind him with another
Right
ground
Blair.
ball. Good execution.
2 down, base is empty. And now the right fielder, Blair Madrid. And ball 1. There's a strike. Swing and a miss as he was
1
out
ball,
front that
2
time.
strikes.
And a swing and a miss down on strikes. And it's a 3-up, 3-down inning. So here's the cleanup hitter,
For Santo
Rodriguez.
Domingo, the
1
first
for
baseman,
2.
Number 64.
He's not going to get cheated up there.
No, he's not. He's looking to do damage with every swing he takes.
Ibarra back to work. And that's through there for a strike. Rodriguez goes 6 feet 3 inches, 225 pounds, and he's a native of Mexico. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. And a curve is down and in.
0-2 curve right there. Hitter kind of expects that, and good job of just showing that confidence and trying to get back into this count.
Got him. And the leadoff man set down in their half of the 5th.
The third baseman.
Now the
number
third
13,
baseman, Christian Allman.
Allman.
First pitch
Inside, ball 1.
misses. And that one is in for a strike. Good pitch. And that one fouled off. That one lifted to left. Ornelas under it. And there's 2 away.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming
Now
open
that,
instead of
number
staying
44.
closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
Hard ground ball, base knock. And that keeps the inning alive. Ernie Hernandez will hit next. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Two outs.
Yeah. 1-1.
Slashes this one, and it could be trouble. Lead runner makes the turn at second. Oh, he botches it. Coming home. He will score. And that keeps him from advancing past second.
Well done. Drives in the run.
catcher,
Really
number
good swing
55.
right there. You got a pitch that he knew he could handle. Allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
So runner at second, 2 down. De La Cruz, the next to hit. A walk, and he's also singled. And that's in for a strike. And it's 0-1. Swing and a fly ball well struck left field. Ornelas makes the grab, and that is that. But a run will score in the inning on this RBI double. It's now a 4-0 ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball on The Show. Back here at the ballpark, let's check out the latest news from around the league.
Shortstop, Connor Hollis.
Right through there for a strike.
Well, these players just lacking discipline at the plate in this ball game. They've been chasing pitches outside the zone all game, and it's led to some frustrating moments. They've been fooled quite a bit today.
In the air, right side, late towards the line, grabs it on the run. One away.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
Number 25 stands in now, looks at that one inside. Swing and a miss, strike one.
1-1.
Swings and misses, and it's 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Throw to first in time.
The first baseman, number 17, Reynaldo.
2 outs, base is empty.
Rodriguez.
Now at the plate, Reynaldo Rodriguez. A single his first time. That's too low, and it's 1-0.
He's been going after these guys consistently, and as a result, he's been able to keep his pitch count low, throwing the ball very well right now.
Base knock right field. Joey gets on base and keeps it going. Next to hit, Alexis Wilson.
And there's one thing on his mind this at bat, getting that first hit at the big league level.
Ripped to short. They take the force out, and the inning is over. Welcome back as we take a look at how today's starting pitchers have fared so far.
Gustavo Nunez.
First offering, and it just misses.
You know, this group of hitters, simply put, are producing a lot of quality swings. We've heard lots of loud noise coming from their bats in this one, haven't we? I mean, they've launched 6 hits at 90+ exit velocity, and that doesn't happen by accident.
Next pitch is outside. Swing and a foul back. That's out of play. Line drive, base hit. And that turns the lineup over.
Now batting, the shortstop,
Back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Eric Gonzalez. He's already homered here in this one. And that one is lifted in the air. Hamilton on the move to the alley. He's got it, and there's one down.
Now batting, right fielder, Junior Lake.
Now the number 2 hitter, Junior Lake. A walk and a pair of strikeouts. And that one upstairs, ball 1. Man at first, 1 away. And it's fouled away. That one out to right. Madrid makes the grab. And there are 2 down.
The batter, number 19.
And next is the designated hitter, Brito. 0 for 3. A fly out, a ground out, and a strikeout. Tap foul at the plate. Nunez, the runner at first with 2 gone. Runner on the go. Pitching for a strike. Safe at second, and that was not close.
Well, with that kind of elite arm he has behind the plate, man, it's a pretty big deal when you can swipe a bag against this dude. Maybe more than anything, it prevents teams from just testing him, thinking that they can even steal a base. But right here, they successfully moved that runner up to scoring position. Good job.
Man at second. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and a man left. To the bottom of the 6th inning. The All-Stars lead it 4-0. So back to the top of the order. And stepping in is the speedy Billy Hamilton. He's one of the faster guys just by pure sprint speed in the majors. Lined, and that's a base hit. Just kind of sliced that one into center.
Now batting, number 23.
Here's the second baseman, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. And first offering is fouled off.
Well, here's a good opportunity in this inning to get on the scoreboard after that leadoff hit, and hardly the order coming up right behind them. This is where they need to get going.
Runner at first with no outs here. Right through there for a strike.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. That's his 8th strikeout of the game.
Well, I love to see guys compete, and I know he's frustrated he wasn't able to do anything with that pitch. You see it so well, but you have to respect the upper 90s velocity. Man, it is hard to catch up to.
Ornelas up for the 3rd time here. Watches that one miss. De La Cruz with a move to first. Hamilton back in on a dive. And that misses off the outside edge.
Struggled a little bit in this one. Couple of strikeouts earlier, but doing a much better job in this at bat to get ahead and find a good hitter's count at 2-0.
Hey.
Fouls one off. 2-2. That one the other way. 1 at second. On to first. Save. So they get one, but a really nice try there.
Now batting, number 24.
Here's the 3rd baseman, Gill. Pitch
That's a
misses
ball.
there. Ball one. Out in front with the swing, and that is strike
I got one
one.
ball, one
Spin
strike.
rate's outstanding on that high fastball. Really tough to hit.
On the ground,
Foul
right
ball.
side, and foul ball. Swing and a miss, struck him out. That's his 9th strikeout so far.
Now pitching.
Matt Foster gets
Matt.
handed the rock out of the pen. This is his
Foster.
3rd time out this year. Yeah, the batter now,
Leading off for the
Rodriguez.
All-Stars,
1 for
the first
3.
baseman, number 64.
He's a guy who does it all. With the lack of contact in today's game, this guy hits for contact, so he delivers average, but there's on base and slugging too. Misses off the
Ball one.
inside, and that's ball one.
Early in the count, you have to be real careful because of that power. But then if this hitter gets a strike or two on him, he's still very comfortable. And because he has the ability to get the barrel to the baseball, he's a threat deep into the count as well.
That's a base hit, and the leadoff man aboard.
He was all
The third
over
baseman,
that one.
number
Ripped that one
13,
down the line and
Christian.
kept it fair.
Oh,
And
man.
even when you hit it that far out front, you still have to keep your hands tight to your body so you don't hook around that baseball and put it in foul territory. And that right there was perfect.
Runner on the move. Swing and a fly ball in the air out towards right center field. Got it! Nice grab. And there's one down.
That's just a really nice catch
Number
on the
44.
run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
And now it's going to be Cordero. Pitch misses
in.
inside. 1-0. Action in the pen down there. Luis Marquez up and loosening in the pen. Reyes warming up as well. Pickoff move to first.
Safe, he's in.
Rodriguez dives back in safely. There's a strike.
Just a little too quick on that front
I got a ball,
shoulder,
one
front
strike.
hip, front foot. Everything comes open. No way of making contact with that one.
Right through there for a strike.
Didi, gracias por suscribirte.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Oh, really went aggressive in with that slider. Good two-strike pitch right there. At worst
The
case
center
scenario,
fielder,
it's
number
weak
28,
contact in
Ernie
play. Exactly where he and the catcher
Hernandez.
wanted it.
So up next, Ernie Hernandez. Great speed and great power. A great athlete, quite simply. And that one just misses. A ball and no strikes.
When you have a real athletic player and who's able to do the baseball mechanical things really well, look out, because the sky's the limit on that potential.
And they do it. Welcome back. Taking a look at our game summary. Headed down the line. Nobody can get there, and it's a foul ball. Down the line. And that drops foul. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going.
Clearly hoping he could get a swing and miss on that, but doesn't fool the hitter with that breaking ball. Nice job, just couldn't keep it fair.
And the next pitch is way outside. And delivers outside.
2 strikes.
Foul ball left side. He'll see another.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
See ya. Strikes him out for the second time today.
Now batting.
Manager out of the dugout
Connor.
now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound. Oscar De La Cruz done for the afternoon, and he was excellent. Really controlled this game on the mound, and we'll have a new arm for you in a minute.
Now pitching.
Philip Valdez on to pitch out of the pen here.
And he's got a big-time breaking ball to contend with. Hitters going to have to pick it up early if they're going to have any chance.
Now, Connor Hollis. And there's a strike. Good heater at 98.
0-1.
Foul ball there. One down, base is empty. Line drive, pulls it down, and there's 2 gone.
It's never fun going back to the dugout
Now
after hitting
batting,
a line drive
number
that finds a
25.
glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
Number 25 in the box again, takes a strike.
Now, this manager knows that his players are just trying to do too much. Everybody needs to just take a deep breath, relax, and let it naturally happen.
This one in the air. Rodriguez brings it in for the 3rd out. And now the switch hitting catcher, Michael De La Cruz.
The catcher, Michael De La Cruz.
Foster back to work. Foster, in his 5th season, he features a 4-seam fastball, a slider, a changeup, and he occasionally uses a curve. Next one is off the plate, and now it's even 1-1. That clips the corner.
Backdoored him with the breaking ball. Just got the corner. There's nothing you can really do with that.
Goes down looking for the strikeout. That was pretty nasty.
Oh, just a beautiful fastball on the inside corner for that backwards K right there. I think the hitter saw it all the way coming from that opposite arm angle. So I got to think he was looking away and just got locked up by the hard stuff boring in on his hands.
Nunez in now, takes ball 1 off the plate. And another ball. Fought off foul. Base is empty, 1 away, and we're in the top of the 8th. Swing and a ball driven out to center. That's back. And it's gone. That one felt good, and they add to the lead. It's 5-zip.
That's a swing that'll boost the win probability for sure. Boog, I wasn't sure he hit that one as hard as he needed to get it out of here, but it had just enough behind it for the homer. What an attempt at the wall, though. He really gave a terrific effort to try and bring that one back.
Here's the shortstop at the plate, Eric Gonzalez. Not your prototypical leadoff guy. Gets on base, yes, but also some power. That misses the zone, and that is ball one. In there for a strike at the top of the zone. Tap softly third base side, a swinging bunt, and that's just foul. Fights that one away, still 1-2. Next offering misses down and away. Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. That K is his third of the game.
Oh, that slider down and away. It's just kind of a slow death. With 2 strikes, you're looking to protect, and halfway to the plate, you know you've committed, and you know you're going to have no chance of touching it. Tell you what, sometimes you just have to tip your cap.
That one fouled off. Just missed. Swing and a miss as he was late.
He got away with one there, but he knows he can't go into that spot very often against a guy like this.
Fastball is outside. Swing and a miss, and he is down on strikes for the 3rd straight at bat. But the solo shot stretches their lead even further. And the lead is now 5-0. Back after this on the show.
Now pitching.
Righty reliever out of the pen, Devin Carrasco.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
And the batter now, Reynaldo Rodriguez.
The first baseman.
He's 2 for 2.
Reynaldo Rodriguez.
Ripped to third and caught.
Nothing you can do about those as a hitter. Even though you know that, they
batting,
still
the
drive you
catcher,
absolutely
Alexis
crazy.
Wilson.
And here's the catcher, Alexis Wilson. This is a guy who is very highly regarded defensively. Fun to watch him control stuff behind the plate. Good game caller, good at framing, but it's that big arm that really stands out.
Yeah, and because he's got the big arm, he pays attention to the running game and is sure to manage it.
On the ground, right side, Nunez. Tosses to first, and a couple of quick outs.
Good sinker low in the zone
center
right there, and
fielder,
produced
number 1,
exactly what he was looking for. Ball on the
Hamilton.
ground, nice ground out.
Billy Hamilton getting ready to hit. Maybe expecting a bunt here. Third baseman playing in on the edge of the grass. And first offering is fouled off. 2 down, nobody on. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. In the air, right field, late. Sizes this one up. Makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. The batter will be the shortstop, Eric Gonzalez.
The shortstop, Eric Gonzalez.
That's off the inside corner, and the home opener is underway. Swinging a foul straight back. Next offering is in for a strike. Righty delivers. On the ground to third, but that rolls foul.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Swing and a chopper out to short, and he can't come up with it.
Batting second, the right fielder.
Well, I hope that's not a sign of things to come in this one for either side. We want to see a good, clean game in this one. An error on the first play of the game kind of makes you wonder, but it's a great chance for this visiting lineup to strike first.
Now it's the right fielder, Junior Lake. A little bit low, and it's 1-0. Right through there for a strike. Nobody out, runner at first. The 1-1 is fouled off. This one in the air. Hollis hauls it in for the out. Let's take a look at our lineup. Chris, here's a lineup that's dangerous for multiple reasons.
Boog, I think you've got to pick your poison, if you will. Can't try to worry about the running game, because if you do, it'll take your focus off these hitters and they'll hit the ball over the fence. So I think the smartest thing, go after the hitters, make sure you make great pitches. If you give up some stolen bases, so be it.
Rodriguez throws over. Gonzalez back on a dive.
Come on, Luis.
Brito in the box here. Lets that one go for a ball.
Counts 1-0.
Man at first, one away. And that's in there for a strike, and now it's even. In there at the knees. Started to go at the 1-2. A check on it to third. And Matthew Ross right on it, says he held up. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming.
A healthy cut, tough pitch at 98, but a really good pass at the ball.
Good eye in that spot.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. But that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Well, that's a nice job of grinding out that at-bat. Saw a lot of pitches and ends up drawing the walk.
Number 64.
Very gritty.
Rodriguez digs in now. Big time power. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning. Well, he knows they don't want to give him anything to hit, but when you've got opportunities to drive in runs, you've got to expand the zone. He's capable of going out there and doing damage with it.
Missed with a changeup, and it's 2-1.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
And that misses. And now 3 balls and a strike. Allman in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. And they're all loaded up.
Take your base.
No, that sets up a really big at bat in this game. These are the moments when everyone in the stadium gets really locked in.
Oh, man.
So bases loaded with 1 away. Allman will hit next. Fastball in for a strike, 0-1. All loaded up, dangerous hitter at the plate. And that one fouled off.
Just missed. If he's able to connect on that, look out.
That one down the line, and it's just foul. That was close.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
And 1-2.
That's a really good job of laying off the 0-2 high fastball. Is going to make that pitcher really have to respect this hitter, even though he's behind in the count.
And there's a ball.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
Laboring here. About to throw his 30th pitch of the inning. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. He goes down looking. And that's the first strikeout of his major league career.
And it could be the first of many if he meets the goals he set for himself and the expectations others have for him. He doesn't want to just win games. He wants to dominate at this level.
Do you think young pitchers could sometimes get too caught up in trying to rack up Ks early in their career?
Boog, I think they can. It's kind of like a hitter that doesn't have power. The thrill is still hitting a ball over the fence. And so for a guy, even if he doesn't have power stuff or strikeout stuff, a strikeout is still something that makes him stick his chest out a little bit further.
The 1-0. Just missed.
Pressure's on right here. 2-0 count, bases loaded. You don't want to fall to a 3-ball count and then walk in a run. He's got to challenge the hitter right here.
That one is absolutely belted. Way back there, it's got a chance. And that's the 3rd out. So they leave him loaded and can't capitalize on the error. On to the bottom of the 1st. No score. And we're back. And on the mound in this one, Oscar De La Cruz. What's the word on him?
There's always a bit of a learning curve for rookie pitchers. You've got to get familiar with these big league hitters, and it's more of a chess match. But I think this kid's got good stuff and the potential to be great.
We go to the bottom of the first, and now the center fielder, Billy Hamilton. Pitch misses, ball one. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field, and that'll fall for a base hit.
That ball right there landed in what they call the no man's land, meaning it's not really a spot on the field where you can expect anyone to get to it easily. I mean, it's a tough play going back for the shortstop, but also for the outfielders trying to come in. They got to go a long way as well. And now let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
Now it's the second baseman. Curveball drops in for a strike. And that one upstairs. Hamilton aboard here at first with nobody out. And there's a foul ball. In the dirt, but kept close to second, but way too late. Safe there. So a wild pitch allows the runner to advance.
Well, that's part of the risk when you throw a breaking ball in the dirt. Even as good as catchers are these days at blocking pitches, that one just got away enough, and that takes the double play opportunity away for now.
Runner at second, nobody out. Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. Couldn't catch up to the heater. Now the left fielder, Julian Ornelas. In there at the knees. That's strike one. Moved to second, and he just got his hand in there. Man at second. That one finds the zone, and it's 0-2.
Well, he's gotten ahead with 2 pitches down in the zone. He has plenty of options right here. He can go up, he can go away, he can add velocity, he can subtract.
One ball.
Next offering way upstairs. Gets a piece and stays alive. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Most guys are very aggressive when they see the stakes out there on the base paths and can't understand why he wasn't ready to swing the bat. You've got to be ready to swing the bat in a situation like that with the go-ahead run in scoring position.
Gill now at the plate. And the first pitch misses for ball one.
Come on, wait for that pitch.
And that's downstairs and outside.
He's clearly trying to work him away here. Both pitches off the plate. If you really want to put the ball in play, you're going to have to stay back and drive it to the opposite field.
And there's a strike. Good heater at 98. Swing and a miss, and now 2-2.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
And that's counted away. Madrid, the kind of bat that can make a big impact if they can keep it going here. Runner at second, 2 down. So now 2 on and 2 outs.
Batting fifth, the right fielder, Blair Madrid.
Here's the rookie right fielder, Blair Madrid. That one pulled foul. Swing and a pop-up. Squeezes it, and that will end the inning. Scoreless after 1. And welcome back to the ballpark. Top of the second, and here's the rookie center fielder, Ernie Hernandez. Rodriguez back to work. Down and away for ball 1. Hernandez hitting 7th in today's lineup, and he's usually in right field, but today he's patrolling center. And that one is lifted in the
Luis
air.
Duran, gracias por
He's
suscribirte.
there. He's got it. And a quick out, number 1.
Batting eighth, the catcher, Michael.
And here's the rookie
Cruz.
catcher, Michael De La Cruz. And that drops in for a strike.
Looks like he sacrificed a pitch right down the middle for tracking and timing. Some good hitters will do that.
And that's
Ball,
off
catch inside.
the inside edge. And the count even 1-1. Dave Lawrence assigned to work home plate in this one.
Good umpire, Boog. Very fair, very consistent. Now, I did hear some feedback that he opens up the outside corner a little bit on left-handed hitters, which, you know, for me, I'd be kind of salty. So maybe something to keep an eye on and see if that factors into this one at all.
The other way, and foul ball. How much were you aware of the umpire's scouting report, or even who was going to be umpiring?
Not a whole lot. I mean, there were a couple of umpires that weren't real good, but outside of that, you just kind of went into the game, especially back when I was playing.
2-2 on the way. This to third, and it goes just foul. Swing and a miss for the strikeout. Went back to the fastball, and it was effective.
With that kind of velocity, an elevated fastball, even if it's still in the strike zone, can be tough for hitters to get on top of.
And now Gustavo Nunez.
Counts 1-0.
Base hit, left center field. So now back to the top of the order.
Perfect example right there. A hitter who hits the ball on the outside part of the plate the other way has to trust his hands and let the ball travel a little bit deeper.
So the batting order turns over. Now it's the shortstop, Eric Gonzalez. First pitch, and he just misses. Nunez off of first with 2 away. At 96, that pitch is in for a strike. That one missed. Out to short, Hollis. Slings it across. That's the third out. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. We head to the bottom of the second, and now the shortstop, Connor Hollis, trying to pick up his first knock in the big leagues. Way upstairs, and that's ball one. And there's a ball.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, you hit a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
And there's the strike.
Clearly taking all the way there in that 3-0 count. It was a cookie right down the middle.
Swing and a foul out of play. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. This one in the air. Rodriguez settles underneath it, hauls it in, and there's one away.
Batting 7, the designated hitter, number 25.
Next is the designated hitter. And that is cut on and missed. And that is strike one. One out, bases empty.
Nope, outside.
That misses. Now 2 balls and a strike. Whacked out to center field. That's well struck. That's going back. Back some more. Long gone. His first homer in the majors, and they're going to have to send somebody to get that ball for him.
Always such a special moment. You know this is one of the biggest thrills of his life. He's got to be floating around the bases right now.
Yeah, he'll remember every detail of that at-bat for years, as he should. It's a true once-in-a-lifetime event.
Now, Boog, there's so many times when a young player might wonder if he's ever even going to get to the big leagues and do something like this. Well, he doesn't have to wonder anymore. Knew what pitch he wanted to hit, spent on some other pitches in this at-bat, was very patient, and it paid off.
Now it's the rookie first baseman, Reynaldo Rodriguez. There's a strike.
0-1's the count. One and one.
And that gets the top of the zone for a strike.
One ball.
One out, bases empty, and a run in. Bottom half of inning number 2. Just outside. And it's 2-2.
I don't know how you take that one after the called strike on the corner, just a little bit off the edge.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one.
He had him having fun, which isn't easy to do against a hitter like this, known for using the entire field. Just couldn't sit back long enough on that one.
And now, Alexis Wilson. Yo, 1. In the air, right field, late. Sizing this one up. Makes the catch, inning over. But they're off to a good start as they pick up a run on this solo shot. It's now 1-0. You're dialed into the show. And we're back. Now here is Junior Lake.
The right fielder, Junior Lake.
That one off the mark. 1-0.
Ball 1, no strikes.
Inside corner, and that's called a strike. Next offering is fouled back. Inside, almost got him.
Straighten him up a little bit.
2-2 the count.
Pitch is in the dirt, and the count's full.
He should get a pretty good pitch to hit here with the 3-hole hitter coming up if he's walked.
Right back to him on the mound. Throws to first, and one away in the top of the third.
Off-speed pitch, and it looked like he just continued his momentum towards home plate after releasing that. Perfect position to make a play and help himself out.
Brito stands in here, leaves that one off the inside. And a big swing and a miss.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
And that misses. And a count 2-1.
You got 2 balls, 1 strike.
Late that time, and it's strike 2.
So hard to touch. Being at the top of the zone, 99, 98, even 97. As pitchers do such a good job of teasing that part of the zone, just elevating a little bit. It looks good because you see it for a good while as a hitter. It looks juicy, and by the time you swing, it's almost in the catcher's mitt.
Foul ball, and it remains a full count. One down, base is empty. And there's ball 4.
Nope.
That's a great at bat. He saw a lot of pitches and earned a walk.
Now a great back and forth in that at bat. He had to lay off some really close pitches, and somehow Boogie found a way to keep the bat on his shoulder right there. I'll tell you right now, I couldn't have done it.
Throw to first.
Safe.
Rodriguez stands in now and watches strike 1.
Man, this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
Runner on the go. Pitch misses. Throw to second, and great jump.
Well, with that kind of elite arm he has behind the plate, man, it's a pretty big deal when you can swipe a bag against this dude. Maybe more than anything, it prevents teams from just testing him, thinking that they can even steal a base. But right here, they successfully move that runner up to scoring position. Good job.
Jonathan Luis Peñalugo, gracias por suscribirte.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
Got him. Dave Lawrence rings him up.
Well, big power guy right there and generating so much bat speed. It's hard to bring that to a halt once you've committed. They tried to check the swing, just couldn't do it.
Next to hit, Christian Allman. Struck out looking at his first at bat. Ground ball to the right side. And it's through for a hit. Rounds third, headed for the plate. He'll score easily. And it's an RBI single. It's 1-1.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. He kind of rolled over on this pitch a little bit, but he got enough behind it to shoot it through for a knock. And you'll take that anytime you can get him to find a hole. And now a chance to maybe get creative on offense with good speed on first.
So digging in, Cordero. Fly to center his first time. He's 0 for 1. Allman off of first with 2 away. That one missing inside. That's a little high, and it's 2-1. Just missed. Chris, with that distraction and a speedy guy at first, he's in a favorable hitter's count.
Well, if nothing else, I mean, this is a great spot for a hitter to be in.
2 outs. And ball 4 to a board.
Pepe Tierra, gracias por suscribirte.
Gosh, another walk in this one. Man, he is having some real issues with control.
Ernie Hernandez getting ready to hit. Flied to right his first time. Splits the plate. It's 0-1. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Jeff Ibarra is up and throwing for Brandon Hyde. Curve in the dirt.
2 walks in the inning already, and he just doesn't seem comfortable out there. Like he can find the right mechanics and then repeat them.
Next offering is in for a strike. Swing and a miss, and that is that.
He's in a tough spot, had to make a great pitch, did it, got the strikeout, gets out of the jam. Clearly, he's happy with those results.
As we go to the last of the third, and now here's a speed threat, outfielder Billy Hamilton. Now a drag bunt, third base side, and he barehands it, gathers and throws, and they get the out.
You know, I think barehanded grabs might be one of the best looking plays in baseball. It takes tremendous body control to bend down there, pick it up, and then get into a position to make a quick, accurate throw to first. It all happens in the blink of an eye. It's like a magic trick, but there's a lot that goes into it.
Now the number 2 hitter went down on strikes his first time through. That misses the zone, and that is ball 1.
Well, he looks more focused at the plate and working the count after that first at-bat strikeout.
Tied up here in the early going. And he takes a strike. Cut on and lifted in the air. That one gets down for a hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Now batting, left fielder, Julian.
Here's the left fielder, Julian Ornelas. He's 0 for 1. Check swing, and he went. Strike 1.
0-1.
Sliced hard but foul. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Make it 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today. And here is Gill. He reached out a walk his first time. And a strike right through there. That one at triple digits. Moved to first, and he's back in safely. 2 gone, but the go-ahead run is at first here in the last half of the third. Swing and a miss. And the count is 0-2.
0-2.
Ahead 0-2 in the count. Sure, you've got 4 pitches you can work with, but throw something you can command and get this at bat over with as quickly as possible.
Here's the 0-2. And that skips into dirt.
Well, that's kind of what you expect in an 0-2 count. Excellent job of the hitter to have the plate discipline to lay off of that pitch.
Runs it up to 96 to record the punch out. With 3 complete, we're tied at 1 apiece. And welcome back to the ballpark. John Shambi with Chris Singleton.
Leading
and
off
set
for
to
the
lead off the
All-Star,
4th,
the
Michael
catcher,
De La Cruz.
Michael De La Cruz.
Let's go. Come on.
There's a swing and a drive. That one carrying. And that ball is gone. That's one way to quiet the crowd. His second of the year, and that gives him a lead. It's 2-1.
José
He
Miguel
only
Espinal,
needed one
gracias por
swing to
suscribirte.
square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at bat, Boog. Aggressive, and it paid off. When a guy's got a real hard fastball, you can't overswing. All you've got to do is get the bat head to the spot. If you do, he supplies the power, and you'll get to jog around the bases like he did right there.
Brandon Hyde out of the dugout now, and he's ready to make a move to the bullpen. Luis Rodriguez won't go any further. Walk's a big problem for him today as he leaves on the hook for the loss. Back after a quick break with a new pitcher.
Now pitching.
Jeff Ibarra comes on now.
Ibarra.
Still pretty early in the ball game, so this bullpen has some work ahead of him. Best case scenario might be if he can come in here and get several quick outs, kind of bridge the gap that starter left for him.
So up next, Gustavo Nunez. 1 for 1 with a single so far. First pitch misses.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
Nobody on, nobody out with a run in. Top half of inning number 4. Called strike right there.
Good pitch to hit on a tee up in the zone. I think he was looking for something else right there.
That missed by a lot. It's 2-2. Swings and misses, struck him out.
Not the best location with the fastball on strike 3, but when you're pumping high 90s, you'll get away with some of those. More margin for error. You know, the fastball has become such a huge strikeout pitch in the sport. And I think a lot of it has to do with all the attention and emphasis on improved spin rates. These fastballs are just exploding out of the pitcher's hands and jumping through the zone.
And the first pitch is drilled in the air out to center. Hamilton brings it in. 2 down.
Now batting, the right fielder.
So digging in, Junior Lake. 0 for 2 in this one. And first offering is fouled off. 2 down, nobody on. Liner, base hit.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side, and the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
2 outs, runner at first. Now it's the DH, Brito. Swing and a ball drilled center field. And that is that. 1 scores in the inning coming on this solo home run. And it's now a 2-1 ball game. Major League Baseball is on the show. Bottom of the inning
Leading
at the
off for
plate,
Mexico,
Blair
the right
Madrid.
fielder, Blair Madrid.
And a pitch. Fastball is outside.
Well, these guys showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. He's only given up 1 run, but the starter's pitch count is starting to get up there, and that might be the best news yet for this offense.
And that one hammered. That's back. And in one hops the wall. Around first, heading for 2. And now the tying run is into scoring position.
Love how he let that ball travel, trusted his hands. Nice job of going the other way.
And now Connor Hollis.
And there's one thing on his mind this at bat, getting that first hit at the big league level.
And that is out of play.
You know, sometimes all it takes is getting to the next arm before an offense does any damage, and that might be the case today.
Swing and a miss. There's that changeup.
Another 0-2 count right here. Pitcher just in the driver's seat. He can go anywhere he wants to go right here.
And that one missing low.
Well, he missed badly with that 0-2 fastball. Hitter has to understand, probably wants to try to put him away with that pitch, so got to stay ready for it.
Man at second. The shortstop takes the ball. And it remains 2-2. Battling here as he fouls it away. Good battle here. About to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2.
Also really good at bat. What I like about this guy, his bat stays in the zone for a long time. Gives him the ability to foul off tough pitches.
Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. That one missed.
Frank y los merengueros. Frank, gracias por suscribirte.
About to see the 11th pitch of the at-bat here. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Well, he took his chance at getting in the chase right there, but with first base open, walked not a bad thing. He set up a double play opportunity if he can induce a ground ball.
And now the DH. He's already homered in this game. And a base hit on the line. They won't test it here. Bases loaded, no outs.
Waste no time there. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there. Now a great opportunity to at least tie up this game with something like a sac fly or an error in the infield, but another hit to the outfield could absolutely end it.
Rodriguez up to bat next, lays off for a ball. And that's downstairs. And the count is 2-0. Movement in the bullpen. Philip Valdez appears to be getting loose. Hernandez, the power lefty, up as well. All loaded up. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Swing and a miss. And that's strike 1.
Well, the hitter shows the pitcher that he's willing to go after that pitch down in the zone. So perhaps he'll come back to it. Still try to get that ground ball double play.
2-1 now. Turned on, but foul wide of third. And that's 6 Ks for him in this one. Now the catcher up to hit, Alexis Wilson.
And this is a big opportunity for him to pick up his teammate right here. At the dish, looking to lift the ball in the air in this spot. Anything but the inning double play, Boog.
High fly ball lifted in the air right field. Puts it away for the out.
The center fielder, number 1, Billy Hamilton.
Here's a speed threat, Billy Hamilton. 1 for 2. And fouled off. So they're all loaded up with 2 outs. This one popped up right side. Rodriguez drifts towards it, makes the grab, and that ends the inning.
Anderson Omar Camilo, gracias por suscribirte.
Welcome back as we take a look at how today's starting pitchers have fared so far.
Number 64.
Ibarra back to work. Just missed. Ibarra, in his rookie season, he features a 4-seam fastball, a changeup, a curve, and he works in a slider. Lifted in the air, right field. 1 down.
Now batting, the third baseman.
And now Christian Allman. Just missed. Swing and a high fly ball deep left field. Back there. And it's gone. His first homer of the year, and they add to their lead. It's 3-1.
That was one of those home runs where you really don't know if he got enough of it off the bat. I mean, he put a good swing on it clearly, but I wouldn't say he really got the sweet spot on the bat. The exit velo wasn't anything too impressive, but it had all it needed for him to circle the pillows.
So 1 out, nobody on. And now here is Cordero. That clips the zone. Strike 1. And strike 2.
No ball, 2 strikes.
This one in the air. Wilson moving under it. And puts the squeeze on that one. And there's 2 down.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter. And a tough one at that.
2 down, bases empty. Ernie Hernandez, the next to hit. Swing and a miss. Strike 1.
0-1's the count.
Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike two.
It might be time to choke up a little bit, get that front foot down early, maybe even just sprint.
Threw it by him. A swing and a miss at the fastball to end the inning. But the solo shot stretches their lead even further. It's now a 3-1 ball game. Back here at the ballpark, let's check out the latest news from around the league.
Second baseman, number 23.
That misses, and it's 1-0.
Well, these players looking to string together better at bats when they have runners on, but it just hasn't happened for them yet. They only have one hit with runners in scoring position, so a lot of squandered opportunities. It's tough because those are moments you just can't get back.
Next pitch is outside. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. The next offering misses. And a full count now. Fouled off. And they'll do it again. That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
Pitch count's getting up there now, and not saying that's the reason for this walk, but this is the point in the game when every sign of wavering starts to get everyone's attention.
Ornelas in the box for the third time today as he takes that one off the plate. Runner at first with no outs here. Hit on the ground at the middle. That's a base hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
Well, just a nice job coming through in a pretty high leverage spot right there. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit.
And now Alex Cora is out of the dugout, and he will make a move for the bullpen. Oscar De La Cruz gives way. Just
María
never
de
found
Jesús
his
Robles de
groove.
la
Wasn't
Torre,
able to
gracias por
settle in.
suscribirte.
New arm coming on. Back in a moment.
Now pitching.
Now on the bump, Philip Valdez.
He's got a wicked breaking ball in his arsenal, and it's definitely one of his go-to pitches when he needs an out.
First and second, no outs. Gill digs in now. Yeah, that's fouled off. Tying run is at first. Last half of inning number 5. And that one is downstairs. And 1-1. And he pumps it a strike.
That's a ball.
This one in the dirt. Nice job behind the plate there. Next offering upstairs. Madrid in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. First and second here, no outs. Maybe a 2-ball. 5, 4, 3, and they turn the double play.
Oh man, what a smooth double play. That was a thing of beauty from start to
Blair
finish.
Madrid.
Blair Madrid will hit next.
Félix Neris Méndez Díaz, gracias por suscribirte.
This one in the air. Allman has this one sized up. And that's the inning.
Now pitching.
We're back, and they make a change to start the sixth. The new pitcher, Matt Foster.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Here's the catcher to hit, Michael De La Cruz. He's already homered here in this one.
Well, both sides equally as strong, so not a good time to try to turn him around with a relief pitcher and put him on the other side of the plate.
Way inside. Tried to check his swing there, appeal to third. Nope, he held back. That one pushed to the left and foul. And downstairs. Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. Wilson makes the play, and there's one down.
The batter, the second baseman, Gustavo Nunez.
So up next, Gustavo Nunez. Singy, he's a guy that covers both sides of the plate about as well as anyone in the sport. How difficult is that to do?
Well, just look at the back of my bubblegum card. You'll see how hard it is. These guys are great, man. They have the ability to look out there, but also to be able to turn on the inside pitch. Those that can really sharpen things on the outer half, those are the ones that become elite.
Way outside, and the count is 1-1. Double-barreled action in the bullpen. Luis Marquez is up and throwing for Brandon Hyde. Reyes, the right-hander, also getting loose.
Yep, that ball went out.
Base is empty, one away, and we're the top half of the sixth. Right through there for a strike.
Well, that's really the money spot, down and away. If you can locate that consistently, it's going to be real tough for hitters to square that up. That's what you love to see relievers do coming out of that bullpen.
Good job to fight that one off. Off the mark there. And now 3-2. Drilled in the air, high and deep right field. Way back there. That'll make it out of here. His second of the year, and they add a run. It's 4-1. That's their third home run of the game.
They're having a lot of fun at the plate in this one. They've got the long ball working for them on autopilot. That one was a hanger, and pitchers typically don't get away with making a mistake like that. And right there, he made him pay.
So the lineup flips over. Eric Gonzalez now at the plate. 0 for 3 in this one. And a foul ball. One down, base is empty. And now 1 and 2.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Swung on, belted. That one back. It has the distance, gone. They do it again. Back-to-back homers. And they tack one on the board. It's 5-1. That's their 4th home run of the game.
They can't stop, and they won't stop hitting home runs in this one, Boog. They're clearly feeding off of each other at the dish. Back-to-back jacks, and this club is fired up right now, Boog. I mean, this is the kind of thing where you really start to notice hitters in a lineup feeding off each other, and the collective confidence just continues to grow.
1 out, base is empty. Now here is Junior Lake. 1 for 3. Foul ball. Next offering is fouled back. Still only 1 out here in the inning. Chases in the dirt, slider there. Catcher has it, fires to first. Got him. 2 gone after the strikeout.
That's that classic wipeout slider below the zone right there. Just nasty. Looks like a fastball thigh high that you got to protect the zone, and then it's just that late break that fools you and kind of makes you look silly.
2 outs, base is empty. Brito getting ready to hit. Check swing, called strike. Two outs, base is empty. Next offering is in for a strike.
Oh, this guy's so comfortable hitting with 2 strikes. Even a good pitch early in the at-bat. If he's not ready to pull the trigger, he's not worried if he gets to an 0-2 count.
And ball 1.
Too close for me, partner, to take that 0-2 fastball, but for whatever reasons, he let it go by. He's still in the at-bat. I don't think he'll let the next one go.
Got him looking. That's a strikeout. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. It's now a 5-1 ball game. And we're back, ready to go for the last half of the inning. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Connor Hollis. That just misses, and that's ball 1. And misses inside. And that's off the outside edge. And now 3-0. That one in there across the letters.
Well, it looks like he's wanting to work the upper part of the strike zone. What does that mean? Top hand better be working for the hitters. Adjust that side a little bit. Give yourself a chance to hit.
And that one fouled off. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
I'm not sure that was the exact location the pitcher wanted, but it worked. He got the swing and miss.
Now
and
batting,
I'm sure a bit of sigh of
25.
relief after seeing that one go through the zone.
Number 25, batting with 1 down, takes a strike. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
0-2 is the count.
Try to get him to
1.
chase on the changeup that time.
1 ball, 2 strikes, the count.
Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
the first baseman, number 17.
So digging in, Reynaldo Rodriguez. Who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts.
Ball 1, no strike.
In the dirt.
Now, these guys definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you can find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ball game.
Runner takes off. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Stop sign goes up at third. Runners at the corners with 1 out.
Now batting, the catcher, Alexis.
Here's the catcher, Alexis Wilson, known for his rocket arm behind the plate. And first offering is fouled off. Just missed.
Just out. Ball 2.
He's getting a little frustrated out there on the mound, getting hit around a little bit. Let's see if he can settle himself down.
Runners at the corners, 1 away here in the bottom of the 6th. Now it's 3-2. Swing and a base hit. In comes the runner from third. It's an RBI single. It's 5-2. So he gets 2 milestones with that hit, his first big league knock, and he drives in his first run as well.
Yeah, you love to get both of those out of the way with just 1 swing of the bat, and it makes the special moment even more special. It's not just an individual accomplishment when you're also driving in a run for your team. That's an at-bat he's never going to forget.
Billy Hamilton, the next to hit. Check swing called strike. That's strike 1. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
Wow, good luck catching up to that one.
Rodriguez, the lead runner out at second. Wilson at first, 1 gone. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. And there's a ball.
2 strikes. Ball.
In the dirt. Well done behind the dish. Runners at first and second with 1 gone. Lifted in the air, right center field. Late on his way in. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's 2 down.
Now batting, number 23.
Here's the second baseman. This is what stat nerds like myself might call a high leverage situation.
Yeah, Boog, not sure what the numbers say, but clearly an at-bat that could change the course of this game dramatically.
Fastball for a strike.
0-1.
Up the middle. Dives, but it kicks off his glove. He makes the throw, but it's not in time. And they don't get the out.
Now batting, left fielder, Julian Ornelas.
Manager out of the dugout, and he's going to make a change. Philip Valdez is done. Nice job from the reliever making a start today, but he does exit with the bases loaded. New arm on the mound in a minute.
Now pitching.
New pitcher on now, Emil Montalvo. The offense will need to be ready for the breaking stuff. He's got a great curveball. So bases all loaded up. Ornelas will hit next. On the ground, right side. They get the force. They limit the damage here. But they pick up one run on the RBI single. It's now 5-2. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show.
Now pitching.
New arm out of the bullpen, Luis Marquez. He's making his second appearance of the season. And here's the first baseman, Rodriguez. Outfield deep here, trying to prevent anything over their heads. Headed towards the corner. And a foul ball. And that's a little bit high. And it's 1-1. Just missed. Base knock center field. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
The third baseman, number 13, Christian
Now
Allman.
the third baseman, Christian Allman. It was a homer for him back in the fifth. Just a solo shot, but an important swing in this game.
Yeah, and it was a beautiful swing as well. Everything just came together timing-wise, and he blasted it out of here.
That one's in there, and it's 0-1. Out towards right center. That's well struck. Back there. Out of here. Another homer. His second home run of the game. It's 7-2. That's their fifth homer of the game.
Man, they're all getting into the action. It's starting to feel like a home run derby up here. He dropped the barrel right there. Got a fastball down at the knees where he'd prefer it. So many times now guys are having to adjust to the elevated fastball. So I'm sure his eyes got big when he saw that one coming.
Cordero now at the plate. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. Fly ball down the line. Ornelas on his way over. Makes the grab. One down.
The center fielder, number 28, Ernie.
Next to hit, Ernie Hernandez. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a flyout. First pitch, and that's in for a strike. 2 runs across in the inning. Here in the top half of inning number 7. A little bit high. 1 ball, 1 strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Just missed. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. Fastball is outside. And that's too high, ball 4.
What a battle. It's not always easy laying off a 3-2 pitch, and I tell you what, he earned that walk.
Man at first, and now the catcher comes up to hit. Michael De La Cruz, a switch hitter batting right. Just missed. That catches the corner.
Backdoored him with a breaking ball, just got the corner. There's nothing you can really do with that.
Now snap throw to first. Hernandez back in on a dive. Oh, he hit him. And that got him pretty flush.
Now
here comes the manager out of the dugout, and he'll make a move for the bullpen. Luis Marquez departs, and a decent effort considering he's normally a reliever. Back with the new pitcher in a minute.
Now pitching.
The new pitcher in the game, Trevor Clifton. On for his major league debut, and a moment he will never forget.
Better believe that. It's always so special the first time you get into a big league ball game. I did it as a position player, but for him as a pitcher, I'm sure there's some nerves there. Probably don't want to squeeze the baseball too tight. Just relax and do what you're capable of doing.
Nunez in the box now. No balls and a strike.
Well, in this situation with runners on, you've got to get ahead in the count so that you can dictate the rest of the at-bat. Nice job right there.
Next offering is in for a strike. That one inside. Look out. Fouls it off. Still 1-2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Swing and a high fly ball out towards right center field. Hamilton snags it. That's out number 2.
Now batting, shortstop, Eric Gonzalez.
Eric Gonzalez getting ready to hit. That one's upstairs, ball 1.
Way to lay off that fastball up right there. You're looking for something you see well that you can handle, but you also have to keep the discipline so that you're not popping up pitches that are just a little too high.
The 1-1 is fouled off.
I want to start that load a little bit sooner because of the good velo.
Two on, 2 outs. Swing and a high fly ball out towards right field. Madrid makes the catch, and that is that. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run homer. It's now a 7-2 ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom of the 7th. Here's the third baseman, Gill. There's the strike. Activity in the bullpen. Devin Carrasco, the hard-throwing righty, is up and loosening. Hernandez also getting ready. Bunting for a hit, and that's just foul. Swings and misses at the breaking ball in the dirt. Up with it, fires to first. Oh. Got him. One away on the strikeout.
Well, that's pretty much the dream two-strike curveball. If you're the pitcher, hard downward break at the very end that just dips below the swing path. And they say pitchers want to try to bounce that pitch right on top of the plate. So that was exactly what he was looking for on the mound.
And now the right fielder, Blair Madrid. And first offering is fouled off. And there's a strike. Good heater at 98.
Absolutely frozen on that heater right down the middle, and that's a pitch you're just not getting back. Now he's in a tough spot, especially after falling behind on a good first pitch. Well, I'd say he pretty much had to offer at that one. You don't want to leave it in the umpire's hands. Even though it ended up outside the zone, it still was close enough to where it looked like it could drop down right on that corner and get the call. Last thing you want to do is get punched out by the umpire knowing you could have at least fouled the pitch off and kept the at-bat going.
Popped up. Rodriguez. He makes the grab. That is the inning. New inning getting started. Now it's the right fielder, Junior Lake.
Junior Lake.
Clifton back to work. And it's fouled away. Hammers that one deep left field and forget it. A solo shot. His first homer of the year, and they tack on to their lead. It's 8-2. That was blasted.
Absolutely, no doubt off the bat. A breaking ball on the inside part of the plate requires a hitter to stay really square with his mechanics. If you fly open with the front shoulder, there's no way you keep that ball fair. An outstanding job mechanically. He deserves that home run.
And next is the designated hitter, Brito. And that's in for a strike.
Part of the order coming through now, and with one home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
Nobody on, nobody out with a run in, and we're in the top of the 8th. Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. And that's the first out. Nice recovery after giving up the homer.
The batter, number
and now
64.
The first baseman, Rodriguez. He's got the power, but great contact skills. One of the best contact hitters in the game. Right through there for a strike. into center and a base hit.
Now batting, third baseman, Christian.
Now the third
Allman.
baseman, Christian Allman. And the way he's going in this one, we've been waiting for his spot to come around again.
All right, listen, everyone, stop what you're doing right now. This guy's got 2 home runs already. Now he's going for number 3.
And there's the strike.
0-1's the count.
And that's outside. On the ground, could be 2. Quickly to second for
He's
1.
out.
Throw to first, safe.
No, he's safe.
Now batting, number 44.
Cordero, the next to hit. It's amazing. We get a chance to talk to a lot of opposing managers. This guy scares managers on the other team as much as anyone.
And he gets to fly beneath the radar with the other more recognizable names in this lineup.
Ball 1 there. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
Well, that's
1-1.
today's style of baseball right there, right? Big-time velo on the bump and big-time pop at the plate.
Top of the zone for a called strike. The changeup missing. Now 2-2.
2-2 the count.
Allman leads off first with 2 down to the inning. And down on strikes. Third out, and that ends the frame. 1 scores in the inning coming on this solo home run. And this is now an 8-2 ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. Back here in a blowout, which gives us a chance to talk about just about anything.
Bro, don't get me fired.
All right, Singy, in ballpark entertainment, you got a favorite mascot race?
Yeah, I love what they do in D.C. with the former presidents.
Somebody always gets tackled. They always get hurt.
I know, and it's just crazy. Imagine running around in those big, bulky suits. And
This one swung on and hit well. Way back there. Makes the catch up against the wall.
outstanding catch right there, and I love the commitment that he showed. He knew that the wall was close, but was determined to make that catch, and a nice calculation of just how much room he had to try to minimize that contact.
That one ripped but foul. Do you remember when Tim Kirkchin ran in the sausage race in Milwaukee?
No, I didn't see that one.
Yeah, they used one of the kid-size ones.
Nope.
You know, this isn't
Ball 1.
exactly a mascot race, but
1-1.
I love what they do in Atlanta with the freeze.
The lefty ready, and a 1-1.
That's ball 2.
Just missed.
I wanted to race the
2 balls,
freeze at
1
one
strike.
point. I don't think my hamstrings could hold up for it now.
I feel like 5 years ago you could have handled the freeze. It would have been fun, and I would bait you into it and try and get you to train to race the freeze, and it just never materialized.
Yeah, I appreciate that you had enough confidence in me that I could beat a guy who looks like he was going to the Olympic trials at some point or another. But yeah, it's always a great thing to watch there at Truist
Now
Park.
batting.
Would you have worn one of those bobsled outfits like the freeze wears?
Nah, they'd have been a little too revealing for me at this age.
I feel you. 2 down, base is empty. Alexis Wilson digs in now. That's a strike across the top of the zone.
0-1's the count.
That's off the inside
Ball 1.
corner. And now it's even 1-1. 2 down, nobody on. Here in the bottom half of the 8th inning. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. And a 1-2. Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. Gets to it, on to first. In time, the 2-3 strikeout ends the inning. And we're back. All set to start the ninth in this one. Here's the center fielder, Ernie Hernandez. There's the strike. Foul ball there. Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. In time, and a drop third strike leads to the first out.
Well, that's a curveball that people like to describe as a hammer or Uncle Charlie, and you can see why. It's not a looping slow curve. He throws it hard, and it gets plenty of bite on the end.
Now at the plate, Michael De La Cruz. Just missed. And a strike in there. Liner snagged it first.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
Gustavo Nunez now at the plate. Clobbered to right field, way back, gone. He'll circle the bases. He's done it again. His second homer of the game, and they boost their lead. It's 9-2.
First pitch swinging, and he got the fastball. He knew exactly what to do with it, too. Love to see a hitter aggressive on the first pitch of an at-bat. You watch him from the on-deck circle, so when you step in the box, you're ready to pull the trigger wherever it's at. Really good job by the hitter. Total conviction on that swing.
Here comes the skipper out of the dugout, and he's ready to make the move. Trevor Clifton will depart, and as he heads for the dugout, we'll take a quick break. New arm on the mound when we get back.
Now pitching.
On the mound now, Gerardo Reyes.
Well, they need someone to stop the bleed and keep the score right where it is. Seems like a tough task today with the way this lineup is swinging it.
Two outs, nobody on. Now it's the shortstop, Eric Gonzalez. And there's a strike. Good heater at 98. Two down, bases empty, but one run across here in the ninth. And takes low for ball one. Ready to go now. Stepping in, the slugging shortstop, Eric Gonzalez. Check swing, and he went. That's strike one.
0-1's the count.
Got him swinging. Slider got him for strike three. And that's the first strikeout of his major league career.
And it could be the first of many if he meets the goals he set for himself and the expectations others have for him. He doesn't want to just win games. He wants to dominate at this level.
Do you think young pitchers could sometimes get too caught up in trying to rack up Ks early in their career?
Boog, I think they can. It's kind of like a hitter that doesn't have power. The thrill is still hitting a ball over the fence. And so for a guy, even if he doesn't have power stuff or strikeout stuff, a strikeout is still something that makes him stick his chest out a little bit further.
Swing and a line drive ripped out into right center. That's a base hit. So a man aboard now with one away.
Love how he let that ball travel, trusted his hands. Nice job of going the other way.
19.
Digging in, Brito. That misses the zone, and that's ball one. Lake over at first with one away. Gets him to chase after that one.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
And a good eye there.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Swing and a high fly ball in the air left field. Ornelas makes the grab, 2 away down.
Batting fourth, the first baseman.
Okay, let's check out the lineup.
64.
A really frustrating showing for them in their last game. Lots of traffic on the bases, but they left a ton of runners on base. Couldn't cash in their chances, Chris.
They had plenty of chances. There's nobody to blame it on but themselves offensively. They just did a poor job converting in those situations. You have to figure out what's your plan going to be. Maybe watch some tape from the last game. Make the adjustment. So if you get those opportunities in this one, you've got a much better chance of scoring some runs.
Rodriguez in the box with 2 gone and takes a look at a called strike.
Perhaps not quite ready to hit. First 2 pitches by him for a couple of strikes. Now back is against the wall. He's going to have to figure something out and figure it out quickly.
2 outs. Stays alive. The 0-2. And that one is inside. 2 gone, but the go-ahead run is at first. Here in game 1 of this 3-game set. Swings and misses at the breaking ball in the dirt. Throw to first in time. So the drop third strike doesn't hurt him, and that's that. So 1 hit is all they get. Bottom half of inning number 1 coming up. No score after a half inning. Back here with my pal Singy. Pitching in our game today, Oscar De La Cruz. What do we have on him?
Well, the key for him usually centers around his ability to command all 4 of his pitches. I mean, he can get by with 3 if one isn't working, but it becomes a little tougher to keep hitters guessing, especially when you start to get through the second and third time through the order. So we'll see how he incorporates all of his stuff into this one.
And that one fouled off.
A healthy cut. Tough pitch at 98, but a really good pass at the ball.
Next offering upstairs. Popped up. And a foul ball. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. The 1-2. Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt. De La Cruz gathers, throws to first, gets him. One away on a drop third strike. And Chris, that's a way to neutralize his speed by keeping him off base.
And the defense breathes a sigh of relief because he puts pressure on everyone if he can put the ball in play. But that's how you do it. Keep him off balance, get him out of there, and deal with the next guy.
De La Cruz, he's a guy that has both swing and miss stuff and exceptional command. I mean, that's a rare combination. That makes him one of the best in the game. He swings and fouls one off.
And when a hitter steps in the box, he knows that I got to be ready to swing. And that's where it really opens things up for him to change speeds, change location to get the swing and miss.
Strike two. So many strikeout guys do have trouble with walks because usually the strikeout is tied in to the stuff, and sometimes the stuff is difficult to command. Not the case here.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Out there to center. And it falls. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single.
Well, those kind of lucky soft hits will always make you smile. He clearly didn't catch that one on the big part of the bat. Just kind of muscled it out there. And, you know, on the mound, it can be pretty frustrating for a pitcher, but you just kind of have to expect those to drop in there sometimes.
Now a chance for Julian Ornelas. That one catches the corner for a strike. Man at first, one away. Check on the runner. Here's the pitch. Runner on the goal. In the air to left down the line. And that lands in no man's land, a foul ball. Next offering misses. Now 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes to count.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Well, I think he was waiting on the changeup right there, and he got it. He just drifted too far in on him. I think that pitch is just a little more out over the plate. Probably squares it up, but instead, he's going to have to go take a seat.
So now it's the 4-hole hitter, Gill. That one misses. Ball 1.
Aye. 1-1.
Top of the zone, and it's called a strike.
Out there on the mound, he's setting the tone early with the fastball. 98 miles per hour up on the scoreboard.
This to center field. Could be extra bases. Coming home. And he's out. Cut down, and that ends the inning.
Always exciting to see a play at the plate. Trying to score with 2 outs, but the tag just gets him in time, and they cut down the run to end the inning.
all set for the start of the inning. Stepping in, Christian Ullman. Inside, just missed. Rodriguez, in his rookie season, he features a four-seam fastball, a changeup, a curve, and he works in a slider. That one misses, and the count now 2-0.
Umpiring behind the plate for us today, Boog, is Mike Fillmore, and he is a good one. He'll reward pitches on the edges a little bit, but the main thing is he doesn't keep you guessing. Once he establishes that a pitch is a strike, it stays that way.
This one smoked, could be trouble. Around first and hustling for second, and he's got a leadoff double.
Well, patience and discipline paid off right there as he got into an advantage
Number
count.
44.
Off the bat, it was headed for the gap all the way. And as a hitter, you love seeing those as you take your first couple of steps out of the box. You know you've got some real estate to run on, and such a good feeling. Nice liner into the gap right there. Runner in scoring position now, and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ball game.
And here is Cordero. And there's a strike on the outside corner. No outs, runner on second. Swings through that one out in front that time.
No ball, 2 strikes.
That misses the zone, and the count 1-2.
Pretty standard high 0-2 fastball right there. If you're smart, you'll look for something down in the zone, but not too far. Don't want to chase that breaking ball in the dirt.
Swing and a miss. Curveball in the dirt. Catcher has it, fires the first. In time to get him. One away in the strikeout. And an excellent job keeping it right there.
Well, classic pitch sequencing there to change eye levels for the punch out. That fastball on the pitch before was up. It was very competitive, and that gets you thinking that he might try to climb the ladder. But then the curveball out of that same tunnel just falls off the table, and you can't make contact.
Now the batter now, Ernie Hernandez. At 96, that pitch is in for a strike. Fought off foul. That one in the dirt, and the count 1-2.
I don't think he was trying to miss by that much in an 0-2 count. Just tried to overthrow that pitch.
Moved to second, and he dives back in safely. Good eye right there.
Well, it's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, you had a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
Second inning here, no score. Fights it off, he'll see another.
Well, he's desperately looking for that swing and miss. He's going to have to just change speeds a little bit, try to move it around, create just a little bit of illusion at the end.
Up and in, and that's ball 3.
Five foul balls in this at bat so far, and these two are going head to head. You can see the crowd. They're starting to get into it a little bit more and more each pitch, even though there hasn't been a ball in play yet.
Battling here as he fouls it away. And that one lifted in the air center field. Hamilton under this one. Makes the grab, and there's 2 gone.
Batting 8, the catcher, Michael De La Cruz.
And now Michael De La Cruz. Singy, he's got a history of coming through into big spots. I know I like to talk about, I'm not sure whether clutch actually exists, but you look at the numbers, and this guy always seems to deliver in those spots. That's in there. 0-1.
Well, I think it's the ability to assess the situation, understanding what the pitcher has, what he's trying to get people out on, and then being able to use the entire field.
Fastball for a strike.
If you're a guy that can only hit to one field, then you're really not going to be able to come through in clutch situations because pitchers are going to adjust. But because he's able to use the entire field, that's why he's so successful in these situations.
That one ran inside, almost got him. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. And that is that. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. And welcome back to the ballpark. Leading off, Blair Madrid.
Blair Madrid.
De La Cruz back to work. In the air, left field, down the line. And it's off the wall, but foul. Sliced hard, but foul down the left side. 0-2 now. And a foul ball, he stays alive. Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. De La Cruz down to first with it. Got him. One away on the strikeout.
Oh, that's pretty much the dream two-strike curveball if you're the pitcher. Hard downward break at the very end that just dips below the swing path. And they say pitchers want to try to bounce that pitch right on top of the plate. So that was exactly what he was looking for on the mound.
Connor Hollis stands in now and watches strike one. One down, base is empty. Swing and a ball driven pretty well out towards left center. He's got it, and there's 2 away.
Batting 7, the designated hitter, number 25.
Next is the designated hitter. And a swing and a miss.
0-1's the count. Hey, 2.
This guy's pounding the zone. Hitters don't have time to think in between pitches.
Checks his swing, appeal to third, no swing. Kenny Jansen with the call. 2 outs, base is empty. On the ground to the left. Sends it across to first. That's the 3rd out. Inning over. We'll move to the 3rd with no score. And we're back. Top half of the 3rd inning. And now the rookie second baseman, Gustavo Nunez. And there's a strike.
Man, 91 on the slider right there. That's a hard one. That's a low-end fastball for some pitchers.
Next offering is fouled back. That one not close.
2 strikes.
Now 1-2. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again.
You could see he was trying to stay back long enough to handle the off-speed pitch, but just a little tardy on the fastball.
Hard hit left side. Fires across the diamond. 1 up, 1 down.
The batter, the shortstop, Eric Gonzalez.
And now the shortstop, Eric Gonzalez. He's 0 for 1. That one is absolutely belted. Back there. Hits the fence. Makes the turn and heads for second. Not stopping. He's going for 3. He is safe. It's a triple. Just missed out on the homer.
Well, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. He absolutely ripped that ball out front and almost got it out of here, man. Just a really strong, balanced swing, and a fraction of an inch different on the bat, and it is probably out of here.
One down, runner at third. Late will hit next. Fouled off down the right side. That's off the mark, and that is ball 1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
That one
That's
missed.
ball 2.
That one finds the zone, and that is strike 2. Got him looking. He's notched 4 strikeouts now.
Oh, that was such a great opportunity to grab the lead. You have the infield back. All you've got to do is just put the ball in play on the ground, and you drive across a run. It's a frustrating outcome for the hitter. Now, I'll still have a chance, but it's probably going to take a clutch hit with 2 outs.
So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Brito getting ready to hit. Fly to left his first time. That one fouled off. Gonzalez on third with 2 out. Swing and a miss, and that one missed by a ton. That's inside.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. But that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
That's down and in. Swing and a miss. Had him out front for the strikeout. 1 hit in the inning, a triple, but they leave him stranded. We move on to the bottom of inning number 3. We're tied 0-0. Back here at the ballpark, let's check out the latest news from around the league.
First baseman, Reynaldo Rodriguez.
Fastball for a strike. It's 0-1. Out towards right center field. Hernandez on the move. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's one down.
Batting ninth, the catcher, Alexis Wilson.
Now the catcher up to hit, Alexis Wilson. Looking for his first big league hit right here. Not close with that one. Ball one. One out, bases empty. Fouled off left side. Right-hander kicks, deals. Next pitch in for a strike, and the count is 1-2.
2 strikes.
Just misses with that one. Misses, and that's ball 3.
Well, I think he's trying to get a feel for where that one missed. I mean, it could have gone either way, but he looked a little shocked for a second there.
Still tied at 0. Last of the third. Got him. Make it 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today.
Well, just excellent location on that inside fastball. Really locked him up. And as a hitter, it's not typically what you're looking for. You're trying to protect away and then in, so you can be a little bit tardy with 2 strikes. Hard to tell if he was fooled or if he thought it would be called a ball, but either way, that's a really nice pitch.
And now it's going to be Billy Hamilton. Just missed. In the dirt, 2 balls, no strikes.
2-0.
And a foul ball. Popped up, and that's foul. Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. 2 down, nobody on. That one ripped, and that's a base hit.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
De La Cruz keeping an eye on him. Now, number 23. Here's a swing and a line drive, and that's a base hit into right field. Throw stops the lead runner at second. 2 on and 2 out.
2 consecutive base hits for this team. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
Julian Ornelas, the next to hit. He struck out swinging at his first at bat. Hits the top of the zone at 98 for a strike. First and second, 2 down here in the last half of the third. In there at the knees. 0-2.
0-2 is the count.
Swing and a ball line to center. Brings it in, and the inning is over. On to the 4th, still scoreless. And welcome back to the ballpark. Start of the 4th, and here is Rodriguez.
If you don't get ahead in the count, you can forget about having any success against him.
In the air on the infield, should have this one. Puts it away for the out. 1 up, 1 down. And the batter now, Christian Allman. Scoreless here, but now he's got to deal with a guy who's got some power. Got to be careful When you're talking about a hitter with this type of slug, these type of home run totals. Late swing, foul to the left. That's outside. And the count even 1-1. One down, base is empty. That's foul off to the right side, keeps the AB going. Pitch misses. 2-2.
Full count.
Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. His first homer in the majors, and they're going to have to send somebody to get that ball for him.
Always such a special moment. You know this is one of the biggest thrills of his life. He's got to be floating around the bases right now.
Yeah, he'll remember every detail of that at bat for years, as he should. It's a true once-in-a-lifetime event.
Now, Boog, there's so many times when a young player might wonder if he's ever even going to get to the big leagues and do something like this. Well, he doesn't have to wonder anymore. That's the exact definition of hitting the ball where it's pitched, taking that outside fastball and driving it the opposite way out of the ballpark. You want to bottle that type of approach.
Stepping in, the long ball threat, Cordero. That's a strike, and it's 0-1. And there's a foul ball. And that's in the dirt.
2 strikes.
One out, base is empty, and a run in. Top half of inning number 4. This one chopped to first. Gets to it with a slide. The throw. Pretty nice play there.
We saw a few skills on display there for the out. Technique was great. Reaction time was there, and the slide was smooth. Watching that play come together was really fun.
And now the center fielder, Ernie Hernandez. First offering, and it just misses. And a swing and a miss.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
Dangerous spot for that slider right there. Didn't seem to quite finish out front and get that sharp break. Tell you what, he doesn't want to throw that pitch again.
And a swing and a miss. Beat him with a fastball. 1 scores in the inning, coming on this solo home run. It's now a 1-0 ball game. You're dialed into the show. So up next,
Leading
Gil.
off for Mexico, the third baseman, number 24.
That one misses. 1-0.
You know, this group of hitters, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. So many of their outs have come from weak contact on pitches they're chasing outside of the strike zone. You can't do much of anything with those locations, and that's been true again today.
Late on that fastball.
And as a pitcher, when the hitters are swinging at everything, you feel no need to challenge inside the zone. You just keep working the corners and expanding that strike zone and beyond, and they just keep eating right out of your hand. Well, I love to see guys compete, and I know he's frustrated that he wasn't able to do anything with that pitch. You see it so well, but you have to respect the upper 90s velocity. Man, it is hard to catch up to.
Madrid batting for the second time, and that's strike one. Home team down a run. We're here in the bottom of the fourth. Missed with a changeup, and the count is 1-1. Fouled off. He was late.
He's mixing his pitches really well late on that fastball after seeing the changeup. See if he can elevate one. I think if he does, he'll get the swing and miss.
Just off the outside part of the plate.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
And there's a ball. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. That's back there. Onto the track, and he makes the catch.
Now batting, shortstop
Connor Hollis digs in now.
And there's one thing on his mind this at bat, getting that first hit at the big league level.
Yeah, that's in for a strike. 0-1. On its way to the corner, Lake on the move. Can't get there. This one lands foul. Good eye in that spot.
0-2 count. You got the opportunity to expand the zone. Could get the chase there. Let's see what he comes back with next.
Swings and misses. And a nice inning of work there as he sets him down 1-2-3. Welcome back. Quite a pitcher's duel so far. Here's how the starters have performed up to this point.
The catcher, Michael De La Cruz.
Rodriguez back to work. Outside low, and that's ball one. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Matt Foster getting loose out there. Marquez getting loose as well. Now a pop-up on the infield. Gill. And makes the grab. And there's one down.
Now batting, second baseman, Gustavo.
Standing in is the power-hitting second baseman, Gustavo Nunez. And that gets the top of the zone for a strike.
Looked pretty good as far as being in the strike zone, but I'm sure as a hitter, not too good with where it was located. Very top of the strike zone, middle away.
Base is empty, one away, and we're at the top of the fifth. That one ripped right center field. That's back. And that one's gone. He sends it out of here. It's 2-0.
Boog, I wasn't sure he hit that one as hard as he needed to get it out of here, but it had just enough behind it for the homer. What an attempt at the wall, though. He really gave a terrific effort to try and bring that one back.
Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. Luis Rodriguez, done for the afternoon. 2-run ball game as he heads for the dugout, and we'll be back with a new pitcher.
Now pitching.
So they turn things over to the righty, Matt Foster.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Back to the top of the lineup, Eric Gonzalez now at the plate. 1 for 2. Swing and a miss, strike one. Foster, in his 5th season, he features a 4-seam fastball, a slider, a changeup, and he occasionally uses a curve. One down, base is empty. And now the count is even.
Good purpose pitch right there. Trying to tease him, get him to raise his sights, pop something up, and make it an easy out.
The shortstop takes the ball. Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95. And a slider misses down and away. In the air, left field. Ornelas settles underneath it. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. And there are 2 outs.
Now batting, right fielder, Junior.
2 outs, base is empty. Now the number 2 hitter, Junior Lake. He is quite an athlete. I mean, you look around the other sports, basketball, football, you feel like he could thrive in one of those sports too. And ball 1. Slashed foul down the right side. That'll hook off into the seats. Late on that fastball.
So far, all we've seen in this at bat are fastballs. Look for him to slow it down right here ahead in the count.
Fouled off, and they'll do it again.
Flew open a little bit with that front shoulder, but was able to slow his back down just enough to make contact with that pitch. Keep the at-bat alive.
To the right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. But the solo shot stretches their lead even further. It's now a 2-0 ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball on The Show. And we're back. We head to the bottom of the 5th. Now it's the DH, number 25. And the pitch is outside, ball 1.
Well, these guys doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of them. Starter's leash has to be getting tighter with his pitch count where it is, but so far he's been really effective in this one.
There's the strike of the knees.
You know, sometimes it just takes getting to the bullpen in order to be able to score runs, and that might be the case today.
High chopper to third. The throw to first, and the leadoff hitter retired in the 5th.
The first baseman, number 17, Reynaldo Rodriguez.
Reynaldo Rodriguez will hit next. 0 for 1 with a fly out to center. Foul ball there.
Well, I think the key, I mean, if he can get through one more inning,
No
anything
ball, 2
after
strikes.
that, a hitter or two is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish
that's out.
line.
That one just misses, and that's ball 1. Down the line, Cordero makes his way towards it. Couldn't get to it before it dropped foul. And that's outside. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Caught him looking for the K. And here's the catcher,
Now batting,
Alexis
catcher,
Wilson.
Alexis
His first
Wilson.
at-bat was a strikeout. Swings through that one.
Well, he's been incredibly efficient in this
0-1.
one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch well up until this point.
2 down, nobody on. Last half of inning number 5.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Check swing on an 0-2. Appeal to first, and he won around. Not an easy call there, but that puts an end to the inning. And welcome back to the ballpark. Top 6. Now here is Brito.
19.
Ball 1, no strikes.
Well, these players putting together some really good at-bats in this game. There's been a lot to like with how they're approaching their chances at the plate. They really made that opposing starter work in this one. Ran his pitch count up, and now they've got an opportunity to continue making things difficult on the bullpen.
That one outside, 2-1.
And no, they haven't broken through in a big way in the runs column, but with the way they're grinding out at bats, it definitely feels like there's potential for more coming.
Let's go defense!
Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. And that skips in the dirt. Swing and a miss, and he got him. Now 1 away.
I mean, there aren't many curveballs in the sport today that break
number
like
64.
that thing does. Huge movement. It's so difficult to get on the same plane and even think about squaring it up, let alone get a piece and hope he throws something else to keep the at-bat alive.
Shut that down!
Rodriguez now at the plate as he swings through strike 1.
In the on-deck circle, you really want to use that opportunity to see some pitches and time up the fastball. Last thing you want to do is miss a good hittable fastball early in the count.
One down, base is empty. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
He's really good hitting the baseball the other way, so credit the pitcher for having him out in front of that
The
pitch.
third baseman,
Clearly,
number
he had him
14,
fooled.
Christian.
Here's the third
Allman.
baseman, Christian Allman. He's already homered in this game. That misses, and that is ball 1. And a breaking ball drops in for a strike.
Well, I think that pitch surprised all of us. Right down the middle, doesn't get a swing. Not very often you see a hitter lay off a cookie like that.
There's a swing and a drive. Way back there. And foul as it bangs off the fence. 2 outs. Ground ball left side. And foul ball. Pitch
Ball
misses, and the count is even 2-2.
And that's awfully close. I don't know how you take that. He's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well right now.
And it remains 2-2. Two down, nobody on, and that just misses.
Wow, this guy's really battling up there as if his run is the game-winning run. I love his tenacity.
Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2.
Well, he's having a tough time getting a pitch by him. As a hitter, you feel pretty confident that you're seeing different pitches still able to make some type of contact.
Swings here and blasts one left field, and that one hops the wall. In safely with a double, his second of the day. And his hot hitting continues.
They kept him in the yard that time, but all he's doing now is passing the baton, and everything seems to get started around this guy.
Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound. Matt Foster out of the game, and he's responsible for the runner on second, so the book isn't closed on him yet. We'll be right back.
Now pitching.
Luis Marquez will take over here.
And they felt it was time to bring on a left-handed reliever from the pen with the lefty hitter coming up. I think it's a good move. I know I never liked when opposing teams did that to me.
So runner at second, 2 down. Cordero getting ready to hit. 0 for 2 in this one. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. Man on second, 2 down. Swinging a ground ball. Whips it to first on the run. And that's a nice play to end the inning. No runs, 1 hit, a double, no errors, and 1 man left. On to the bottom of inning number 6. The All-Stars have the advantage, 2-0. Back now for the bottom of the 6th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Philip Valdez.
And he's got a big-time breaking ball to contend with. Hitters going to have to pick it up early if they're going to have any chance.
So digging in, Billy Hamilton.
Well, these fans definitely want to get involved in the game. All it's going to take is to get the leadoff man or even a base runner on.
And he lays down a bunt. And that goes foul. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. Now one missed. Action in the pen down there. Emil Montalvo, the rookie left-hander, appears to be getting going. Number 67 getting cranked up as well. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. And a 1-2. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Right through there, got him. 1 gone here.
No, that's not the best 2-strike fastball I've seen, but certainly got away with the location there. You know, sometimes as a hitter, when you're down in the count, you're so focused on a pitcher painting the black, and you just get a little bit locked up on something down the heart of the plate, not expecting it, and it just kind of freezes you.
Number 23, the next to hit, takes outside. Line drive. He's got it. There's 2 away.
Well, baseball can be cruel, can it? I mean, sometimes it gives and sometimes it takes away. He did everything right on that swing, but he's got nothing to show for it.
Julian Ornelas digs in now. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter.
Well, as good as things can be, it can be a tough day at the office, even for the skippers. Seeing the offense just sputter, not able to get anything going.
Strike two.
Well, that's textbook pitching right there. I mean, he executed those first two pitches perfectly.
Next pitch misses. Going to count 1-2. Cut on and missed, and it's a strikeout, and that is the inning. And we're back. Here's the center fielder, Ernie Hernandez. Tapped at the plate, but it's a foul ball. Smoked on the ground to second. Over to first. That's the first out, the top of the seventh. Michael De La Cruz, the next to hit. He might just be the best hitting catcher in the game today.
Well, Boog, he's so valuable, does a good job behind the plate, but offensively, he's a middle of the order type of bat, especially when you talk about catchers, and their number one job is to handle the pitching staff and prevent runs. This guy is able to add runs by producing them.
And the 1-0. You see the velocity 97 with that fastball. Base is empty, one away here in the top half of inning number 7. A little out front there as he swings through it.
Clearly he was sitting on a fastball right there and just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment. Now he's just going to have to battle with 2 strikes.
2-2 to count.
On the ground. And it stays fair.
Now batting, the second baseman, Gustavo.
Runner on at first with one
Nunez.
gone. And now it's the switch hitting second baseman, Gustavo Nunez. That one outside. Ball 1.
That's ball 2.
Straighten him up a little
2 balls,
bit.
no strikes.
De La Cruz leads off first with one away. And that is downstairs. 3 balls, no
I got
strikes.
3-0.
Swing and a foul out of play.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
There's a swing and a miss.
Knowing that the pitcher wants a ground ball double play opportunity here, you've got to lay off pitches down in the zone. Right there, swinging at that pitch, that's a no-no.
Headed down the line. And that's a foul ball.
Clearly trying to stay back a little bit longer for that changeup as he fouls that fastball back.
Strike him out.
Swing and a drive, deep right field. And it gets into the corner, but it's foul. Next offering popped in the air, right field. Madrid pulls it down, and there's 2 down.
Now batting, shortstop, Eric Gonzalez.
Eric Gonzalez will hit next. 1 for 3. And the first
Ball one,
offering
no
is
strike.
not close.
You got this.
That's a laser base hit. And now first and second with 2 outs.
Just so sound in his mechanics.
The
Hits
bat,
against a
the
firm
right
front
fielder,
side.
Junior.
And the hands just
Late.
continue to carry through the middle of the field.
First and second, 2 outs. Lake now at the plate. And that one's a little bit low. And it's 1-0.
Counts 1-0.
First and second, 2 down. Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. He's got it, and that's the 3rd out.
Now pitching.
Emil Montalvo
Emil
taking over on the mound.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect a tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
Now the
Leading
third baseman,
for the
Gill.
All-Stars,
1 for
the
2
third
with an
baseman,
RBI
number
double back in the
24.
first. That's in there. It's 0-1. Outside corner, there's a strike. And that's outside.
His understanding of the strike zone, very impressive. That was a very close 0-2 fastball. I just don't know how you take that.
Foul ball still a 1-2 count. Goes down swinging for the strikeout. Pulled the string on the changeup. A big first out here in the
Now
7th
batting,
via the
the right
punch out.
fielder.
Yeah,
Blair.
it just does so much to change the
Blair.
outlook of an important inning like this. When you got the leadoff hitter, so critical in setting the table when you got a tight game like this. So a strikeout really puts them on their heels.
Madrid batting with 1 down takes a strike.
I think he was sitting off speed right there because he just let the fastball go by.
That one the other way. Gonzalez to first, and that quickly 2 away.
If you want to be a great defense,
Now
you have
batting,
to deliver
shortstop,
consistently.
Connor.
It doesn't matter how many highlight reel plays you
Connor.
make if you can't execute the small stuff, just like we saw.
Now it's going to be Connor Hollis. Yeah, that's fouled off. Two outs. Strike 2.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand, looks so good. And then by the time it gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
Got him looking. 3 up, 3 down, inning over.
Now pitching.
New pitcher coming on, the
Trevor
veteran Trevor Clifton.
Clifton.
And this is the best way to make your major league debut. No one on base.
Leading
Yeah,
off
you're
for
already going to
Central
be a little
Dominica,
nervous
the
out there.
designated
So
hitter,
I think it's a
number
nice job by
19.
the skipper to get him in here without any added pressure with traffic on the bases.
Brito, the
1-0.
leadoff batter, as he looks at ball 1. Out towards right center. That's well struck. Going, gone. He circles the bases. His first homer of the year. It's 3-0.
Well, he put a really nice swing on that one, and everything was on time. Took a direct path to the ball. Excellent extension, and just drove it out of here. Nothing better than when the ball jumps off your bat like that.
So now it's the 4-hole hitter, Rodriguez. And he swings and lifts one to deep center field. That one is back. Out of here. He crushes that one to center field. And they add a run. It's 4-0.
He wasted no time in that at bat, swinging at the first pitch, and he punished it. Back-to-back homers, always a special feeling at the ballpark, especially if it's your team that does it and those guys get to slap hands at home plate. This is the kind of thing that can really fire up a ball club.
Here's the third baseman, Christian Allman. That misses.
Ball one, no strike.
And that's ball one. Nobody on, nobody out. A pair of runs across in the inning, and we're in the top of the 8th. Ripped into left center, base hit.
The batter, number
That ball was
44.
blasted, Boog, and as broadcasters, we can go weeks without seeing a ball hit 115 miles per hour, which is what StatCast tells us there. Man, he really got the bat through the zone and did not get cheated.
Yeah, that ball was absolutely smoked. Here comes the manager out of the dugout, and he'll make a move for the bullpen. Trevor Clifton won't go any further, and the opener fails to get them a single out. So not what they were hoping for. New pitcher on the mound in a minute.
Now pitching.
New pitcher on here, Gerardo Reyes.
Reyes.
Cordero digs in now. 0 for 3 with 2 groundouts and a strikeout. Ball one there. Reyes, 31 years old. He joined the team as a free agent. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. That's back. Pulls it in on the warning track.
Outstanding catch right there, and I love the commitment that he showed. He knew that the wall was close, but was determined to make that catch, and a nice calculation of just how much room he had to try to minimize that contact.
Hernandez now in the box, comes up empty with a swing there. Activity in the bullpen. Mario Meza, the rookie right-hander, is getting loose. Reyes throws to first, and he's back safely. Allman stands at first with 1 out. Swing and a miss and a slider.
Doubled up on the slider away. Two-seamer here. Just watch and see.
Line drive, caught. Dives for the bag, got him. Double play. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. It's now a 4-0 ball game. Back after this on the show.
Now pitching.
Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th. Devin Carrasco.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
And now the DH.
For Mexico,
the All-Stars in
hitter,
striking
number
distance,
25.
but have some work to do.
Boog, it starts with the leadoff man. I need a good at-bat out of him right here.
Inside, 1-0. There's the strike. That one ripped. And that gets down in the corner. Now he'll turn for second, and he greets the new arm from the bullpen with a double.
All over that one right there. Off the bat, that one registered at 105 miles per hour, man. That is smoking, and these days you hear it all the time, but the numbers just don't lie. If you can drive a ball like that, more often than not, you're picking up a knock.
And now, Reynaldo Rodriguez. And a foul ball.
If you're going to get something going, this is the time to do it. You get the leadoff man on. Everybody's got to look over the shoulder and say, I'm just going to keep the line moving. Don't try to do too much.
Now the 0-1. Foul ball. Runner at second, nobody out. Good job to fight that one off. Gets a piece and stays alive. Swing and a miss, and he's down on strikes. Not what you're looking for after the leadoff double. A strikeout, and there's one away. Here's the catcher to hit, Alexis Wilson, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. And there's the strike. Late with the swing there.
It might be time to choke up a little bit, get that front foot down early, maybe even just spread out. He's really late right now.
Went back to the fastball, and it was effective.
Well, he's going to have some thinking to do when he leaves the ballpark after this one. That was his 3rd strikeout, and this one looking, obviously, so he's been a little overmatched. He's got to find a way just to be more competitive up there at the plate.
Hamilton in the box now. No balls and a strike. Runner at second, 2 down. Here in the bottom half of the 8th inning. Next offering is fouled back. In the air, left field, down the line, and that will drop foul. Pitch misses inside. 1-2 to count. Line drive, and that should be extra bases. Coming home. He'll score.
Comes through with the RBI. A lot of hitters tell themselves line drive over the infielder's head. That's what I'm trying to do. Just keep that approach simple. And right there, it was perfectly executed. On time with everything and pulled it into the gap nicely. Now that's